Hey guys, coming to you from hot and steamy Philippines, which ironically my sauna sessions have helped make me a little bit more tolerant of the heat. Normally I'm sweating profusely before the games even start. I can say that's toned down a little bit, so I think my tolerance for heat and humid has gotten stronger, so that's always nice. But we're 5-0 going into Championship Sunday. We just finished our last two games this afternoon, and I'll talk to you a little bit about bodybuilding and traveling because I had to take a 10-hour flight and then a 3-hour flight from Johannesburg to Manila. And if you've ever traveled through an airport before, you know that there's not a lot of great options for eating healthy, especially if it's like a quick go. So I plan ahead and I bring a lot of things that will help facilitate me remaining disciplined. First of all, on the flights, I take protein bars and I take a bottle shaker with protein powder in like a travel size container. I'll show you in a minute. But I just fill the powder up in the container, and when the flight attendants are walking around with bottles of water, I ask them to just fill it up. I make myself a little protein shake, I have a protein bar, and then obviously I eat the meals that are served on the plane. I went high protein with my personal snacks, so I went vegetarian, Indian vegetarian actually, for my meals on the flight. You can request that on some Southeast Asian airlines. But they do have vegetarian options and lots of other diet restricted options on flights. So just be aware that you can order those things. I mainly do it because I want to avoid the meat on the planes because I just don't trust the sources. I can't really be sure of the quality, and it's always a crapshoot. It could be a very disgusting fish or really fatty beef. I would rather just know that I'm gonna get like a nice little rice dish with maybe some creamed spinach and some vegetables, and then I'll add my protein on top of that. It's not ideal. It can't be perfect. It's not my eggs and chicken and rice perfectly portioned out. But the name of the game this week is maintaining. I'm trying to consume as much as I can while I'm running around and playing every day. I can show you right now, actually. So what I've done every day is I've purchased these little meal bowls, double protein Thai chicken. I just ordered it from, one of those delivery apps like Uber Eats in Asia. But here I got my supplement stack, I've got my branch chains, and I've got whey protein down here. I brought some awesome Oreo protein bars, only 1 gram of sugar, but doesn't taste like it. I've been putting these guys into my meal prep containers and taking them in this cooler backpack to the fields. So it's insulated, and I've been using frozen water bottles from my mini fridge to keep that cold. But I've got my supplements here. I've got a multivitamin, the magnesium for recovering from all the sprinting and running around, and then the arginine just to keep with my coach's supplement regimen. Other than that, I've just been really trying to stay very aware of when and how I'm eating. I've been loading up with the chicken and the rice pre-game about an hour before. Each game lasts between an hour and 10 minutes. So directly after the game, I'll use one of my containers with the meal prep. I'll be bringing the shaker bottle to make protein shakes. I got the protein bars. And then if I'm still hungry, which I was the other day, they have food serving at the fields too. It's not great options, but chicken adobo in the Philippines, you can make it work, especially with how much we're running around. So, still no gym. I haven't been in the gym since last Friday, and it feels good. I miss it. I want to get back into it and hit it hard, but I think that little bit of longingness for it will make the jump back in even better. So that's it for me for this week, and I'll travel home on Monday morning and get back to it as soon as possible. So I'll come back to you with an update in week 10. See you then.